that we can make the payments. We're in a good place now. This is what we've been working for.
To take out a huge loan on a house we're already living in, mortgage-free.
Why are you being so negative about this?
I'm not being negative. I'm being realistic. You think about it. We commit to a mortgage that we're not even sure we can afford.
We can afford it. I've done the sums.
OK. And what about giving the kids a huge amount of money? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Is it any worse than living in a house they own?
Oh, we've been doing that for months anyway.
Yes, but it's different now.
It's different because they know.
Isn't this uncomfortable for you? We're the parents. We're supposed to provide shelter for our children, not the other way around.
Yes, but it's money we have to borrow from the bank.
Which our earnings will pay back.
At a higher interest rate, all feel pride.
This is the right thing to do. We can make this work.
I'm really proud of you, you know, the way you've handled this whole situation. I mean, I haven't heard you complain once.
There's no point dwelling. Might as well just get on with it and look forward to the future.
So, any idea what you want to do when you finish your community service?
I've got a few ideas.
Oh.
Let's just say I know what I want. I just need to work out how to get it.
Well, it's great to hear. You've had a tough 12 months, so it's nice to see you sound so positive.
Thanks. Feels nice.
Hey.
Hey. How's Chris's first day back going?
Not so great. I'm actually here to pick up his stuff. He quit.
Oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
Well, I'll see you later.
Bye. Don't give yourself a hard time. There was always a chance that this might happen.
Knowing it was coming doesn't make it any easier.
Well, it sounds like Chris has made up his mind. There's not a lot you can do about it.
Yeah, it's not just that I've lost my best mechanic. I'm worried about him.
Oh, hey, look, he needs time. He's had a brain injury, and it's still early days in terms of what he's been through.
Yeah, exactly my point. Now he's got no job and he's still recovering from his injury. What's he going to do?
Well, he's got that gorgeous hunk of a boyfriend to look after him, so how could he not be okay?
Yeah, I know in your world love pays all the bills, but I'm not sure that works for the rest of us.
Okay, I know that I haven't forged a perfect career path, but I do what I have to stay afloat. See this little bad boy? Listed in here is every friend, acquaintance, business colleague that I've ever crossed paths with. Somebody in here is going to give me a job.
Well, that's an optimistic way of looking at things.
No, it is fact. The best jobs are not advertised. You need to be persistent and hunt them down like a wolf lion.
A wolf lion?
Yes.
Oh. Couldn't hurt calling around, I suppose.
Anyway, please excuse me. I need to talk to somebody about business.
What's this?
What does it look like?
A tip?
No, it's another payment towards the painting, taken from my fee for organising the Chrissy carols.
It'll take a very, very long time to pay me back if you only pay me $100 every Christmas.
I will pay you back my way.
All right, suit yourself. But you know, there are more effective ways to pay a debt than raiding your piggy bank every 5 minutes. If you get my drift.
That's not a very subtle point you're making, and you can forget it. This body is not for hire.
All right, well, if you change your mind.
Well, I won't.
You know, maybe you should be a little less picky about how you earn your cash. See, you have a very, very big debt to pay, and unless you start making some decent repayments, I might be tempted to charge interest.
Well, then I'll never pay it back.
I just think it's a huge mistake. Why would you invite so much financial pressure into our lives unnecessarily?
Well, Matt must have his reasons for wanting to do it.
Yeah, it's male pride. I mean, he was fine with the arrangement before the kids knew about it.
Well, it must hurt him.
Okay, would it hurt you?
You're talking to a guy whose house is owned by his wife's boss.
See, you're okay with it.
Well, it's not quite the same thing, but there are moments where I wished we owned the place.
Okay, but you wouldn't take out a massive mortgage just to prove a point now, would you?
Maybe Matt feels he's looking after his family.
Just because his name is not on the deed to the house doesn't mean he's not looking after his family. I mean... I'm sorry, I'm venting.
Did you ever consider it might not really be about the house? You know, he has been through a lot lately with Paige and everything that happened in Adelaide. And for the most part, he has been pretty good about it all.
Yeah, he has.
You can't blame him for wanting to claim back some control.
No, you don't have to pay for my lunch as well.
It's all part of my career counselling service.
Yeah, not sure I was a very good client. Sorry I kept blocking all your suggestions. It's hard for me to think of other jobs. I've loved being a mechanic. It's all I've ever wanted to do.
Sorry, is that cheque, savings or credit?
Savings, please. Hey, you know what? I never thought I would end up in events management, and look at me, here I am.
And how's that working out for you?
Well, you know, it's not quite the money spinner I was hoping. I mean, the carols went well, but I don't think the council will be hiring me again anytime soon.
After you locked up that counsellor, you think?
Let's not talk about that.
Sorry, it's been declined.
Oh, really? I must have put the wrong pin in. No, I'll concentrate this time. You think about your dream job.
Actually, Susan said something similar. Made me wonder about getting back into restoring and selling old cars. Yeah.
Oh, old cars. What, is there a demand for that sort of thing?
Yeah, well, me and my friend Andrew used to do it. We didn't make much money, but I reckon we could have if we kept going. Big money in vintage cars, but not for me.
It's been declined again. Maybe it's your car?
Wow, okay, I should have put that 100 on here instead of giving it to Paul, hey?
It's all right, I got this.
Oh, it looks like we both need new jobs.
Yeah, maybe I can take on the event management and you can do the car restoration thing. That was a joke.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, of course it was.
Hey, I was hoping to bump into you.
Oh,
Yeah, I heard you're not going back to work at the garage.
news travels fast.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I think it might be a good thing for you and for me. You see, I have the perfect position for you, training manager.
Like what Daniel did.
Yeah, that's right. It's full-time and it pays well. And at a guess, better than your last job.
Terese, I don't know anything about hotels.
Yeah, well, hence the word trainee. You know, you get to spend time in each department, learn about everything. It's how I started, and I've never looked back.
Is this an opening or is it a position created with me in mind?
Does it matter?
Yeah, kinda. Not about to sue Josh if that's what you're worried about.
No, it's not.
What is it then? Is it one of Josh's random acts of kindness?
Look, Josh doesn't even know I'm doing this. I promise you. It's a genuine offer. I am always on the lookout for the right type of people, and when I heard you'd become available, I pounced.
Sorry, I can't accept.
Can you please have a think about it?
If I took the job, it would be the same as accepting charity.
It's not charity.
Well, it feels like it. Look, thank you. I do appreciate it, though.
Okay, thanks. Hey, got our financial documents sorted. We're just waiting for one more email that we can hit the bank up for a loan. Based on the last couple of years, we should be fine.
Yeah, look, I've spoken to Mum, and she's happy for us to dissolve the trust, as long as we ensure the kids do something sensible with their money.
Yeah, sure, of course.
And the next call was to the bank, and they've granted us initial approval on the loan.
You're serious?
So if this is something that we really want to do, we can do it.
You want this?
If you want it, I want it.
What made you change your mind?
I've been thinking about everything we've been through since Mum bought this place, and we've been through a lot. And when things got really out of control, you stood by me, and you committed to us. So if this is something that you really need to do, then I'm in it with you. Let's do it. Let's buy the house.
Thank you so much for meeting me.
How could I resist after such a cryptic phone call?
So, have you begun divorce proceedings?
Just. It took me a while to find a lawyer I was happy with. I was so disappointed when Jared passed on my case.
Well, hopefully what I'm about to propose to you will go some way toward making it up to you.
I was wondering when you might come to it.
You remember that list of joint assets you provided us at your first consultation?
What about them?
Well, if my memory serves me correctly, you are the owner of a vintage MG.
Warwick has it.
Well, so is the car under his name or yours?
Both. Well, in a way. I mean, it's registered to the business.
The business which you still happen to be director of.
You've done your homework.
Do you think you'd be able to get your hands on the keys to that MG?
Sounds like a pretty good offer. You don't want to think about it?
I can't take a job that's only been offered to me out of pity. Why can't anyone understand that?
It could just be that Terese knows you and wants someone like you on the staff.
Yeah, that's what she said too.
Why do you find it so hard to believe?
Well, because she's not shown any interest in hiring me before.
You've never been available before. Maybe you're thinking about it wrong.
And how am I supposed to be thinking about it?
Is it the kind of job that you're interested in?
If the offer had have come from someone else? Sure, but it didn't.
You know, I get that you don't want pity, but don't let pride get in the way of what could be a one-off chance. I just mean you get to choose a whole new future for yourself. Look at that as a good thing.
Well, where are the tenants going?
Actually, we're on our way to the bank.
Okay, that's not usually enough to warrant an announcement. Okay, spill.
We are buying the house. Sorry, which house?
This house? Wait, is this house even for sale?
Well, technically no, but we'll pay you a fair price and the money will be split between all of you.
Okay, and how much money are we talking about exactly?
We'll get 3 independent valuations and take it from there.
We are going to be loaded.
We'll also organise a financial advisor for you because it's a lot of money to have sitting in a bank. You should think about reinvesting
Mum, we
it.
can think about that later. In the meantime, I am going to shout us girls a luxury trip to the hot springs.
You are speaking my language, lady.
Okay, best we walk away now.
You don't seriously think they'd blow all the cash, do you?
If my experience with Rain has taught me anything at all, is that we have to respect Amber as an adult.
What about Paige?
Well, she's no stranger to cash.
True. And Bailey is a sensible kid, right?
Right. Yeah, we've taught all our kids to make good decisions.
Terese, hi. Look, sorry, I might have been a bit hasty earlier.
That's fine. You've been through a lot.
Been doing a bit of thinking, and if the job's still open, I'm definitely interested.
I was hoping you'd say that. In fact, I have your contract right here.
You knew that I'd changed my mind.
Well, I was hoping that you would. Now, look, it's just a pro forma contract, so we can tailor it to suit you.
So you're giving me a job, just like that?
Yeah, just like that. So why don't you read through it, make sure you're happy with the terms, and then we can discuss the finer details later.
Okay, I will.
Great.
Terese, thank you.
Oh, look, it's my pleasure. Welcome to Lassiter's. Look forward to working with you, Chris.
Thank you, Paul.
Excuse me, did I hear correctly? Have you just employed Freckles to work here?
Chris will be starting as our new trainee manager.
Terese, he has no experience.
Well, I'm the manager of this hotel, and I know what I'm looking for in my staff. Do you have a problem with that?
Well, if it's just to stave off a civil lawsuit against your family, yes, I do have a problem with that.
Chris will be an asset.
He is a mechanic. Hardly hotel management material. And besides, you completely bypass Lassiter's hiring procedure.
Oh, Paul, you've insisted that I employ plenty of people in the past who I thought were inappropriate, including your nephew. So now it's my turn.
If you're using my money to pay him, I get a say.
No, you don't. And the decision's been made. And I have no interest in your meddling or your commentary. So do me a favour and just save it.
Hey,
Hey.
nice wheels.
Yeah, and a near mint condition too. It just needs a good service and a roadworthy certificate.
You might have to wait a couple of weeks for a man down, remember?
Or kind of just call in a favour and jump the queue.
You could, if you had a favour.
Damn, okay, how about I owe you a favour? There we go, can't go wrong.
So, where'd you get the car?
Why? Think I'm doing something dodgy?
Are you?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't jump down my throat. You're the one that said that you do what you can for money.
Now, let's do your job.
Yeah, hi, I need you to run a rego for me. Yeah, I think it might be stolen.
Wow. Where did this beauty come from?
Naomi brought it in. She wants a roadworthy certificate in a hurry.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but it's not stolen. I've already checked. I just don't get it. I don't know how she could afford something like this. She's been really strapped for cash lately.
I think I've got some idea. You heard Gary Canning changed his statement about Paul? What do you think induced him to do that?
Paul's paid him off. But that doesn't mean Gary's family's got the money.
I took his statement. I've seen him at close quarters. This is all about making things up to his family.
I can't see Kyle or Sheila taking his hush money.
But Naomi, she's more of a wild card, right? And she's got form. Stealing paintings, fake stalkers.
Locking up counsellors.
What?
But she still owes Paul money too. She paid some off this morning.
It wouldn't hold up in court, but if I had to guess, I'd say Gary gave her the money for this car. I'm guessing your gut's telling you the same thing now.
Just hoping it was more legitimate, that's all.
Sorry to disappoint. See ya.
Well, according to this, the average price for a four-bedder in Erinsborough is $700,000. That's insane.
That is almost 200K each.
Well, it's 175 large.
That is a lot of money.
Hey, do you reckon that's enough to buy a ticket for Richard Branson's spaceflight?
I could get my entire wish list of photography here.
You guys are so boring. There's only one thing to do when you unexpectedly come into some cold hard cash. A massive party. Our own big day out. Okay, we're gonna pay for an awesome band. We're gonna have a row of spit roasts. We'll invite everyone we know, plus their friends.
There are also other safer, more sensible things you can do with the money. Like you could each buy your own house. You could pay your uni fees up front, and you could open your own high-interest savings account.
Don't stress. We'll do all the sensible stuff with the leftover cash. Okay, no spit roast, but definitely a party. Yep.
What do you think? It's a little bit different to my trusty blue overalls.
I'm so proud of you.
It's going to be a bit weird wearing a tie to work every day, though.
Well, obviously you don't know how hot you're looking in here.
Oh, stop it.
Hey, guys.
Hey. Guys, hi.
I heard about your apprenticeship.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, no, it's not.
No, really, it's not as bad as it seems.
What's this? What? You working at Lassiter's now?
Your mum offered me a job, yeah. You didn't know?
No, I had no idea. Is that... Do you want to work there? Or?
Well, it took me a bit of convincing, but it was pointed out to me that I should look at it as an opportunity. A fresh start. You know, I'm really looking forward to it, actually. I'm ready to move on with my life.
Hey, so I just need to double check the mileage and the engine size for the ad. I'm going to be looking for a buyer ASAP.
So this is your new thing, is it? Turning over cars?
Is that a problem?
It is if you involve me.
I involve you.
Well, don't act innocent. Just by bringing this car down here, you're dragging me into your little operation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where did you get the money to pay for this car?
Who says I bought it?
Well, it's not stolen, so...
You checked, didn't you? Oh, come on. Do you really think I would do something that illegal?
I think that you paid for this car with the money that Gary gave you. Money that Gary got from Paul as a payoff for changing his statement, which is a crime. Which means this car is proceeds of a crime.
I didn't take any money from Gary. You should know that. You know me.
Yeah, I do. Oh, hi. Can I help you?
I hope so. That's my husband's car.
Oh, I think your husband might have sold it.
No, it's me selling it, but Naomi Canning's doing the hard work. You know her, right?
You know Naomi?
The car's registered under my business name and Naomi's helping me sell it. She's been terrific, taking care of everything and just for a small percentage of the sale price. Anyway, I realised I still have the service book and you probably need it.
Yeah, it's always good to know the history.